Okay, the motion formula. Distance equals speed times time, or rate times time. We usually think of it as speed, okay? Now then, what we have here, look at this question. Two planes. One sets off an hour after the other, okay? But it's going quicker. Eventually it'll catch it up. Now, the thing about these questions, distance equals speed times time. But also remember that speed, or rate, equals distance over time. So I've written that equation there as well. And finally, time is distance over speed. I've just rearranged the d equals rt formula. In other words, if I'm looking for the speed, or r, I have d over t. If I'm looking for the time, I have d over r. So, the thing about this question is you've got to read into what you're actually looking for. And what we've got here is these two planes are going the same distance. All right? So one plane sets off. Okay, the other one sets off, it's going quicker, so it's going to take a smaller amount of time to get to the same point and overtake it. So these have got equal distances. In other words, I have an equation d equals rt for the slower plane, which is the Saab. Okay, that's a Swedish plane. And we've also got d equals rt for the Boeing, the B737, okay? Now, what I'm trying to get at here is the two distances are the same. So in other words, r times t for the slower plane, the Saab, is the same as r times t for the faster plane, okay? So, it's like this distance equals this distance, but we've changed distance into speed times time because that's the equation. So let's have a look. What's the speed of the slower plane? Here it is, 290. Okay. Right, I'll put over here equals. What's the speed of the faster plane? It's 517. Now then, you can go one of two ways here. If I say that the time of the faster plane is t, then the time of the slower plane, if it takes an hour longer, okay, to get to the same point, remember, the faster plane is set off an hour after, so the slower plane takes an hour longer to get to the same point. And that should make sense. Slower speed, greater time. Faster speed, less time. So there we go. And that's it. Once you've got that, that's the equation. I just need to do the distributive law over here. So 290t plus 290 equals 570. 570. If we take away 290t from both sides, oops, the writing. Okay, take off 290. T. Okay, we should have, let's put it over here, 290, which is still on the left-hand side, equals, right, 517, take away 290, what's that, 227? Sorry folks, let me just turn that off. Okay, if we divide both sides by 227, that should get in your calculator. I'll actually bring up the page this is on, okay? There we go. 1.28, okay? So remember, that's the time that it takes to actually catch up, okay? That's it, 1.28 hours, okay? And that's it.